on. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Umstead. I am the host of the RNG radio show as well as owner of the Nathaniel group. If this is your first time watching, where you been at? Ain't no like, oh, we go over blah, blah, blah. No, where you been at? I've been doing this show for a very, very long time now. It's going on the 5th season. Now we're actually up to episode number 22, 23-ish, around there. So, but if this is your first time, thank you so much for joining me this morning. So, on the show, I go over credit repair, real estate, resume writing, and some motivation to get you through the day. So, this morning, as I always do, we are going to talk about credit repair. Actually, you know what? I feel like this fan is in the background. You're probably like, I can't hear! What is going on? I feel like we could just hear my mother talking in the background and just saying that over and over again. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those that don't know, in addition to this beautiful, wonderful, wonderful show, I also handle credit repair as far as helping people fix their credit. Now, if you do need immediate assistance and you're like, Dan, I can't wait any longer. I do need my credit fixed and I don't mind. Why is it blurry now? What is this? I can't get jiggy with this. All right, there we go. So if somebody says to me like, you know, if you do need assistance right now, 267-702-3756, I would be more than happy to assist you. But if you are looking to do it on your own, I got some tips for you as well. So with the credit repair, the one feature that is included with your services is called credit monitoring. Now, credit monitoring manages all your online accounts in one place, integrated with your credit identity. So it is not a service or a program that you just get into and then you're like, hey, I'm good to go. You actually still need to input your information. You still need to log in through your bank accounts because that is security information. Nobody should be able to offer a program to you that includes services to help you with your bank accounts and keeping them managed without you having to log into those bank accounts. So keep that in mind, folks. I don't want you to go out there and be like, oh, well, I signed up for this program and they said with a click of a button. No, with a click of multiple buttons, you would need to do this. All right, so in addition, you could use action buttons to ask your creditor a question about your account or a transaction. No phone calls or writing letters are necessary. They automatically track and update your account balances, bills, coming due, and transactions every day. So they're pretty much, you know, got your back. Like, hey, did you know you spend money on this? Did you know you spend money on that? The other features is that there's a money manager, secure access to all your accounts in one spot. But like I said, you know, you can't just, because my bank is Santander Bank, you can't just merely click on it and then you'll be good to go. You still need to log in, folks, but securely. You can log in securely. Instant statements easily take action. The other features is the smart credit report. Find anything fast. You have daily transactions and credit monitoring alerts with buttons as well, and also live ID alerts. So if there's a transaction that based upon your activity that it's like, whoa, what's going on here? What is this about? And then they'll let you know as far as live. So instantly that, you know, $450 got taken from your account and they know you got $458 in that account, then there's going to be some monitoring and live ID alerts. So that is credit monitoring. Now, you can do credit monitoring on your own. I would highly recommend that you do credit monitoring on your own. I was actually reading a post yesterday where a person had a list of their payday routine, and your payday routine actually should be on a daily basis. It said, wake up, check your account balances, review your bills, and enjoy your day. There was a little bit more aspect to it, but definitely those were the main things. I'm like, wow, somebody should be doing that on a daily basis. So there's that way as far as credit monitoring. Or there's these wonderful services that I actually already did the research for you on. So Experian offers it. Take better control of your identity and start for free today. They give you the 3-bureau FICO score and credit monitoring. They do fraud resolution and up to $1 million theft ID. This is all Experian, folks. And you can start for free today. Wow. And then it's just $19.99 per month. Oh, that's it? That's it. So for $20 a month, you get all this, but that's all you get. Do you get the life insurance? You do get the identity theft. We're on the same page there with the $1 million. Are you able to set up your wills and trusts? Do you have credit attorneys working for you? Oh, you don't. But if you do need credit monitoring, if you only need credit monitoring, if you just need credit monitoring, then yes, go with Experian. Let's see here the next one here. TransUnion. TransUnion pretty much has the same thing. Identity theft protection, credit monitoring. They have a credit compass as well, which helps you point your score in the right direction. Awesome, awesome. For that one, $24.95 per month. So I can access my score. You can tell me how I can boost my credit. I get an email update from the 3 credit bureaus, and then instant email alerts as soon as TransUnion finds out someone's applied for credit in your name. Now, is that going to be through TransUnion, or are you going to tell me if somebody applied through my credit and only Experian picks it up? Something to think about, folks. Personalized debt analysis and credit score training, not bad. And then up to $1 million again in ID theft insurance. I guess right now, since we offer it, since Experian offices and TransUnion offer it, I would recommend that if you are going through a credit service, credit repair company, that they should be offering it as well. All right, so TransUnion. Oh, did I tell you the price? $24.95 per month, but that is something that is instantly. So again, if you just need credit monitoring and you just prefer TransUnion over the other guys, by all means, sign up. And then my FICO. FICO Advance, everything you need to achieve your credit goals. 3 bureau reports, 28 FICO scores, including mortgage, auto, and credit versions. I know what you're thinking. Dan, I thought there was only 3 credit bureaus I had to worry about: TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Why are you telling me there's 20 FICO scores? Well, here's the thing. When you don't qualify for a car, you might be able to qualify for a house. When you don't qualify for a house, you may be qualified for, let's say, I don't know, getting a small credit card and such. So, and then again, guess what they got? Guess what they have on here? $1 million identity theft insurance. Isn't that crazy? And then you can get this for $29.95 per month. Now, Dan, how come you didn't mention your price? Well, there's some services included. You got to talk to me. And then 3, all these included, because we pretty much cover all that, but to get started, it's no more than $100. And to continue on, it's no more than $100 per month. So I don't want you to feel limited, but like I said, there's some people who just need this. There's some people who just need that. Some people just go to McDonald's for the fries. Some people just go for the shakes. Some people just go to get the whole big bundle Big Mac. All right, everybody's going to be different. So, but I wanted to point this out to you because I want you to work on your credit. If your credit needs working on, you need to work on your credit. So whether you go through me, whether you go through my FICO, whether you go through Experian, whether you go through TransUnion, you need to take those steps to build upon your credit. It's just inevitable. I don't want you to feel that you should be stuck in a position where it's like, all right, well, if my credit score is 600 and something, I guess it's 600 and something. No, move past that. All right. Now, I came across 8 tips and tricks for getting listings as a new real estate agent. So there's one of these on here that you should not do. Should not do ever, 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 ever. So the first one that you should do is call everyone you know. Now, please don't call everyone and say to them, "Hi, my name is Daniel Umstead. I'm now a realtor with EXP. How have you been doing today?" "Baby, this is your Aunt Cheryl. What's going on, baby?" "I just want to let you know, baby, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work if you keep running your mouth. I need to talk to you. By the way, have you talked to your brother, Jeffrey?" In addition to my realtor experience, baby, I'm gonna hang up the phone now, okay? So, folks, when you're calling people and you're letting people know that you're a realtor, slide that in the conversation. But if you haven't talked to a friend, relative for a year, don't just hit them straight off the bat with, "Oh, I'm a realtor. I'm a real estate agent. Did you know I was a real estate agent? I happen to be a real estate agent." No, slow it down. You could just bring it up casually in conversation. "Hey, how you been?" There are so many things going on in the world today that you can easily just slide that in the conversation. "Oh man, these protests are killing me. They're killing this market. For me being an agent out here, you know, I try to get a couple of listings, but people just tend to, you know, sway away because I had a lot of people want to move down to Center City, but with the protests and riots, it's kind of difficult. But I've switched them over to the suburbs, so pretty decent. That's sliding it in, folks. That's sliding it in. Because when you hit somebody's mind subconsciously about what you do, you have a greater chance of affecting them in the long run. So, but please stay away from the shoving it in their face. Talk about real estate in person. Same way that you would do over the phone, same way that you would do face-to-face, same that you would do casual conversations. You need to continuously bring it up. Bring it up with your coworkers if you happen to, or if you're just doing this part-time. Every single day, there should be a minimum of 20 people that knows that you're a real estate agent or reminding them that you're a real estate agent. Now, for me, I remind everybody through this channel, to let them know that yes, you will be entitled to a wonderful real estate agent such as myself. So I make sure that my branding is out there. But if you're on the phone with people, if you're texting people, working with people, alongside people, and you are an agent, you need to let people know. Contact local major developers. Now, this might be difficult because you're like, well, how do I get in contact with developers or somebody like Toll Brothers? I don't know if they're going to be interested in talking to me. You never know. And the other thing about it is that we live in a world where you can pretty much just access most folks via online or sending them a message via online. So what I would recommend doing is getting on LinkedIn. I know, I kind of mentioned LinkedIn many times before, but getting on LinkedIn and then actually just connecting with people and actually looking up, hey, is this person a real estate developer? Is this person a real estate developer? Is that person a real estate developer? And then, of course, focusing on the market that you're currently in. Number 4, cold call and door knock. Now, I probably wouldn't do the door knocking right now because nobody's going to be willing to open up the doors. By the way, I really haven't seen Verizon knocking on the door recently either. So, not so much the door knock, but definitely cold call. Now, cold call is not in so much in regards to that you're just randomly picking up the phone or open up the yellow pages and saying, hi, I'm a realtor, thanks. Hi, I'm a realtor, thanks. Did you know I was a realtor? Your cold calling is like, hey, what is the purpose of you actually reaching out to folks? Who are you reaching out to when you cold call? So the people that you should be cold calling is your expired listings. Make a list of expired listings, do a skip trace, get the phone number, slide broadcast, drop the voicemail, and leave a general message saying, hi, my name is Daniel Umstead. I am a agent with eXp Realty, also host of the RNG radio show. I came across your property going through some listings and wanted to see if I would be able to help you out in discussing your market value. Please give me a call back at 267-702-3756. That's it, folks. That's it. So branding yourself, that is merely it. You do 1,000 of those a week, you are A-OK. Now, I keep it a little bit personalized because there are some people's names on there that I just really can't spell. So typically when I call, I like to include the address so that way they specifically know that I'm calling in regards to that. So cold calling, but do it smoothly. Post about it on social media. You should be posting at least twice a day about your real estate efforts, in addition to what you got going on. Now, I don't want you to think that posting twice a day on social media should be 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock in the morning. No, do something first thing in the morning, do something in the afternoon. Comment on other people's posts. So posting about it on social media doesn't mean that it's like, oh, just put up 2 posts and I'm good to go. No, you put up 2 posts, you're interacting with others, you're following people, you're requesting people to follow you back, you're asking people, you're connecting with mortgage lenders. This is part about posting about it on social media. A lot of people think like, oh yeah, just post 100 times a day or post 2 to 3 times a day and you'll be good to go. No, you need to be interactive on social media when you post. Hey, you post, okay, go to 2 or 3 postings, like a picture, comment on a picture, and then move on. Or wish somebody congratulations. This is commencement time for most folks. Today is June 12th. Yeah, it's actually the last day of school for the School District of Philadelphia. So reaching out to folks and letting them know like, hey, congratulations, wish you good luck in your future endeavors. The moment that they click on your name, what do they see? Oh, this guy does real estate. I didn't know that they do real estate. Inevitable, folks. Give recommendations. This is something as simple as somebody can just put up a posting about you, or somebody can share your YouTube channel or your radio show. Number 7. Oh, this was the one. This was the one. This was the one that you should not do. Please don't do this. Please, please, please. Please don't do this. Going to local real estate offices, walking in and introducing yourself. You never know where your next real estate allies will come from. Okay. Let me explain something here, folks. And I say this as a black man, okay? The reason why you shouldn't go into local real estate office. Now, this boy right here can definitely dress up and look good, put on a full suit, and be good to go. But knocking on a door, you know, and just randomly knocking or inquiring, and by the way, most offices are pretty much closed now. That's another reason why to know. But knocking on somebody's door and saying, "Hi, I'm one of your competitors. How are you doing today? I wanted to see what you guys currently have going on that I could overtake or possibly JV on where you don't get full % credit of your commission. Is anybody available to talk with me further?" That's going into the local office. That's already in the mindset. Now, seeing people at events, connecting with people, by all means, definitely do that. You know, when you tell people, "Hey, I'm a realtor." "Hey, I'm also a realtor." "Really? What market are you working in?" "I'm working in here, here, and here." And give somebody something. Tell somebody a tip or trick. Tell somebody how you could do expired listings. Tell somebody how they could use slide broadcasts. Tell somebody how, you know, that they could put themselves on YouTube. Everything that you do, you know, provide value for it, because you're going to get it 10 times back. And if somebody happens to steal your idea, that's okay. When you start putting out value of who you are and making yourself memorable to folks, people are going to choose you over everybody else at the end of the day. So, invest in yourself. So, they say it's not cheap, but anything you invest for yourself, whether it be ads, flyers, business cards, or email blasts, will eventually pay off in dividends. Just be where it's a slow burn. Let's start with the ad here, folks. Ads can be done for free on YouTube. Excuse me, not on YouTube. On Facebook, you could pretty much copy somebody's real estate ad, copy and paste it, put it on your Facebook page, and for $1, you can have it advertised. So $1 for that. Flyer, the same thing. Business cards. Now, here's the thing with the business cards. If you go through EXP, we actually just give you business cards. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me show you. I know what you're thinking. No. You're going to get it. You're going to see it. And it's inevitable. This is just one of the boxes here, folks. One of the boxes that I get in regards to doing my business cards. Now, they haven't been open, of course, because I've been using the other hat still. But these were free. These were free with EXP. I'm trying to make sure y'all don't see my address nowhere on here. No, but honestly, folks, these were free, you know, and I got 2 boxes of these along with a pen and some folders to utilize. But I want you to realize that, you know, now I did make the mistake of going out to Staples the first time and buying my old business cards, but when I switched over and realized that they were giving these out for free, the only thing I had to do was put in my face, name, number, and then in addition, they save your information so the next time that you want to go through this individual source through EXP, it has to be through EXP, folks, I'm just saying, you will actually be able to get more information. And then email blast. Email blast is pretty much, you know, once you connect with folks, ask them immediately, "Hey, I'm going to be building," even if you don't have a newsletter, say that you got a newsletter. "Hey, I'm going to be developing a newsletter," or "I'm working on my current newsletter. Do you mind if I add your email address to my mailing list?" And then, of course, you know, and let them give people the option. I know it's backwards. I know it's negative. I know it's not practical to do it. But when you tell people, "Hey, what you call it? Can I get your email address so I can add you onto my newsletter so I can give you information about currently what's going on in the market?" "Yeah, sure. By the way, also, because I know everybody gets a bunch of emails on a daily basis, I like to put out a lot of value content, but for whatever reason, it gets a little overcrowded with seeing me on a monthly basis. Feel free to remove me. It's quite all right. You do have my number, though, correct?" Okay, cool, awesome. Always give them something. Give people a reason to chase you back. You know, women, I love y'all. Y'all do it all the time. My girlfriend, future fiance, future queen, future wife, with her, it took me about 2.5 months to get a kiss. 2.5 months. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Okay, not today, not today. All right, but it definitely paid off in the end, because as soon as I get this ring, I'm going to put that bad boy on that thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. All right, so investing in yourself, please, please, please don't think that you got to break the bank or break your neck in regards to it. Now, once you do start bringing in some moolah, the main thing that you need to be investing in yourself is branding. That's it. All right, now on to my 10 resume tips. Now, well, it's not technically 10 resume tips, but I just happen to be on an article, 10 resume tips for older workers. Dad, are you discriminating somebody based upon their age? No, I'm actually on this article right here to pull out some tips that can be utilized for everybody and which ones that should be thrown out completely. Because first and foremost, this article is from December 10th, 2010 from Glassdoor.com. But there was a couple in here that I was like, they got a point there. Number one, fax number. Get rid of it. Please get rid of it. I agree. Whether this article is 10 years old, please get rid of it. It should just be your email address or main contact number. Now, what I will say, though, at the top, because of identity theft, and you just want to protect yourself, because if somebody's on Indeed and somebody's not supposed to be on Indeed, but they happen to be on Indeed and they search for your resume and you happen to have your address on there, that is definitely leaving yourself open. So you should only be providing your address to the employers directly and not leaving it out there all willy-nilly. Now, unless you're branding yourself and your company address is out there and also happen to be your home address, then by all means, yes. All right. Number two, include links to social media profiles. The only link that should be on your resume is LinkedIn. Once you have LinkedIn on your resume as that, then that is it. Number three, don't make your years of experience the focal point of your top summary. Yeah, saying the whole like 25 years, 20 plus years, 10 plus years of experience, cut those numbers out. And I will say this, do I still do it? Yes, by all means, because my vendors, the companies that I work with, request that. And they ask that because they specifically say, hey, on the template, call center experience, how many years? So they need to know that. So whether it be 15, 20, 25, so on and so forth, it's definitely on there. Dedicate more space to explaining your recent experience. Yeah, that's actually good. That still applies to today. So 10 years ago, dedicating more space to explain your recent experience should be done the same thing today. And the reason for that is that if you've had a job from, let's say, the 90s or early 2000s, but your more relevant experiences from your current job from, let's say, 2015 to present, then by all means you want to boost up to 2015 to present. Consolidate early experience. Here's my thing about consolidating early experience. Get rid of it. That's it. If you have anything that's listed on your resume 10 years or older, get rid of it. Because my thing would go, what was life like 10 years ago? What was life like 15 years ago? What was technology like? What was this world like 10, 15, 20 years ago? So things were way different than they currently are right now. I mean, for somebody like they put on here, for example, a district sales manager might include a statement that says something like, held sales assistant and the regional sales positions at company XYZ between 1985 and 1992. Look at me. I was born in 1983. Do you think I'm going to care as a hiring manager or prospective employer to see on the resume that somebody was a regional sales manager when I was 9 years old? No. So please, please do me a favor. Anything over 10 years, please get rid of it. Now, if there is some experience on there prior to the 10 years or you've been with the same company, then that's completely different. So if you were starting at a company in 1985 and you're currently in the regional sales director role, by all means leave it on there. But if that was your only job from 1985 to 92 doing that, get rid of it. Don't hide graduation dates. That's a lie. Hide your graduation date. I hide my graduation date. Nobody needs to know and do math there because that's all they're doing, folks. That's all they're doing, and that's all we're doing is literally when we see 2005 or 2000, 1998, 1999, 1984, when we look at those years, it's an automatic, and then we try to find ways to say like, is this person going to be a good fit? Do I need to send them an extra assessment? Am I just not even going to bother calling them? So, and that's another reason why you should be following up with folks, because they might feel like, wait, 95? That's when he got his associate's degree? I don't know. And then all of a sudden an email comes up with somebody who's qualified and has 5 years experience in what they're looking for. So that's why the whole 6-second rule that a employer takes to look at your resume is crucial, because you don't want them to be like, wait, they were doing what? Graduated from where? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. So ultimately, folks, please get rid of your graduation dates. It's not necessary. Number 7, include hobbies that support an active lifestyle. Please don't include hobbies that support an active lifestyle. No. Your future employer doesn't care if you're running, jogging, basketball, pickleball, what have you, croquet. Please do not put any types of hobbies or sports on that. List current technical skills if relevant. Here's the thing. You need to find technical skills that are relevant in today's job market, learn them, and put them on your resume. Now, what I mean by specifically, like, they got WordPerfect on here. That's cute. But if Microsoft 2020, I don't even know what the updated one is, 2016 or 2019, whichever the updated Microsoft Word is, when you go to Microsoft Word 2019 version, you go on YouTube, you spend 5 to 10 minutes per day learning about Microsoft Word 2019 version on YouTube, bam, put it on the resume. Because when it comes time for the interview or actually putting it out to work, we live in a world where you could just pretty much look up these things, folks. I'll be honest with you. All the information that I pulled up here today for this morning was 10 minutes before I came on. So please don't think it's like, well, I don't know. I'm not sure. Google, YouTube, it's all on there. You want to know why sometimes your HVAC guy is around the back looking at his phone? It's not because he's trying to get an update or trying to respond back to something. He might be doing that, but pretty much the main thing is trying to look up to see and make sure that he's doing the job right and correctly. So always remember that, folks. Eliminate ancient phrases, references available upon request. There's nothing ancient about that at all. Here's my thing. It's actually just a filler. That's honestly what it is. So if you have a resume and you're like, well, I don't want to make the font size 14, but if I do, then I'll be able to fill up the page. But if I keep it at 12, I'm not sure what to put at the bottom. That's where you put the references available upon request at the bottom. And then last but not least, use an updated resume format. Times New Roman, 12 font, you'll be a-okay. All right, now for my Kings and Queens section. So today, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this guy, LeBron James. He is a basketball player. He was playing on the Cavs. Then he played on Miami Heat. Now he's for the Lakers. You guys ever heard of this guy? Of course you have. Of course you have. Anybody that has touched the basketball has heard of this guy. Between him and Michael Jordan, of course you have. Now, here's what I want to talk about King James for a minute. Yes, I like to call him King James because he likes to reference himself as King James. Somebody call me Bobby Nat. I would want you to call me Bobby Nat. But I wanted to take off the athletic part of LeBron James and actually put on the producer, entrepreneur part. So, for those that don't know, the entrepreneur, he opened the I Promise School in the native Akron, Ohio, a public institution with 240 third and fourth graders in its inaugural classes. Each student receives emotional support, free meals, and a bike to get back and forth to school. James has pledged college tuition for each graduate, making I Promise a new prototype for what public school can be and do. And as a producer with this Spring Hill Entertainment, he has also put out a stellar series. I don't know if you guys saw the one with HBO where he has everybody in the barbershop. In addition, a 2-part documentary on Muhammad Ali. So, and on and on and on and on. Excuse me. I know that he's done cartoons. I know that he's done many other series. But the biggest one that I'm looking forward to. And mind you, of course, this is from 2 years ago, but the biggest one that I'm waiting for is the sequel to Space Jam. Can we get Space Jam 2 going? I will be much more happier and live my life much more better because Space Jam just holds something dear to my heart. I love Bugs Bunny. I love Daffy Duck. Love all the Warner Brothers characters. My whole thing is that when I turned of age and became a man. No, my first movie that I was able to see on my own happened to be Space Jam, and my mom just waited for me to come out because she some corny, I don't know, some girly movie. I remember her singing. But definitely, I want to see the Space Jam 2 sequel just so I can bring back memories. So, ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much wraps it up. So I'm going to leave you with some motivation to get you started on this beautiful, beautiful Friday. Please don't stop your dreams. Please don't ever stop your dreams. If you're listening right now, you're looking at me right now, you happen to check me out on YouTube, write down your dreams and continue on with them. There's going to be days where you forget. There's going to be days where you're like, oh man, I'm stuck right now. I don't know what to do. There's times that you're going to feel like you're sick and not able to move forward. That's okay. But that next day, the next day, get back up, be strong, commit to what you are set out in life to do. You have an amazing ability to change the world. But if you keep thinking to yourself that you can't, well then, you can't. But if you think to yourself that you can, well then, you can. All right? Enjoy yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day. And as always, what do I always tell you? Stay blessed, my fellow millionaires. Have a great one, folks.
Fleslet on the beat.